Eve. Let's bring the camera around, guys, so you can see me a little bit better. There we go. Okay. Eve. Let's bring the camera around, guys, so you can see. Oh, I'm even hearing myself. Oh my goodness. Go. I'm such a noob. Oh, I'm even hearing myself. Oh my goodness. I'm
Warp
such a
drive
noob.
active.
Oh, I'm even hearing myself. Oh my goodness. I'm
Warp
such a
drive
noob.
active.
I'm even hearing myself. Oh my goodness. I'm
Warp
such a
drive
noob.
active.
I'm even hearing myself.
Warp drive active. Warp drive active.
Okay, let's get this party going. Oh, how many jumps to nonny, guys? Anybody wish they got jump clones yet? Gotta love these beautiful interceptors. I wish they transition a bit faster.
Warp drive active.
Like X-Wings, aren't they? Hopefully the quality of this game comes over well. If it doesn't, shout if you're just seeing crayons. It's a brilliant game.
Warp drive active.
It's going to be very, very difficult for any other mobile game to match this, I think. Say hello if you join. You may have to fast forward this bit until we get to some action. I'm going to try and head all the way over to Nunny.
Warp drive active.
Then you go pick up a ship. Oh, just looking at this on the big screen. I like it. Maybe be able to fit this thing. Should we go fit it? If only I had more ISK. So let's look at the encounters we've got. Not many great encounters there, to be honest. And there's a lot of encounters which are... there's a hard one there. I've already done it, but let's keep the scrolling
Warp
in.
drive active.
What else have we got? So we can either do Quake for Diction, which is currently 32 jumps. Oh my goodness. Let's just get it going so we can see the on the actual name list. And then what's this other one? Now, just waiting for the 20 million mission here for patriotism. Let's just keep that one
Warp
going.
drive active.
Now you get, 6 hours to do these things, which is pretty good. The stories, oh my goodness. Why is the game so slow on giving you the stories? So Bad Hair Day missing one. It's not even the 20 million mission, people. Come on, CCP, NetEase, what the hell? For patriotism, okay, missing the 20 million. A Soldier's Way are missing a 20 million mission. Mega Corporation are missing a 20 million mission. Come on, just give us the missions, give us the ISK.
Warp drive active.
Got here Mimitar, Angel or Devil. Would quite like that one. That's the lovely T10. Friends by Blood. I'm not really too keen on doing that one over and over again. It's a waste of time. But they keep giving me the missions for it. Galante, Sweet Poison. I need that 20 million mission. Business Magnet, Modern World. Where are those 20 million missions? Yeah, rare, but come on. Is it once a month for each? Oh, 12 more jumps. Let's see this thing decloak.
Warp drive active.
It's an amazing effect. Oh, the ship sort of moves around. The star reflections. This is on an iPhone. 12 Max Plus. 12 Max. 12 Pro Max Plus. Yeah. Whatever the latest phone is. That one. Absolutely brilliant.
Warp drive active.
Does the front retract on that? Looks like it does, doesn't it? Looks like it's got teeth. Like 2 sets of teeth. We'll not be able to see it do anything until the next jump. Let's see what it does. See if we get a good view of it when we land. Okay, we're watching. We're watching. And
warp drive active.
oh, it looked like it came up. Those bits of the front sort of folded. It's just the little details really that make this game so brilliant. And the whole foldy kind of X-wing approach. Not that they're trying to copy off anyone. Because clearly they're solar panels, they're not wings. Maximum quality. Oh, sorry, I've just seen you there. Brilliant. Thank you, my friends.
Warp drive active.
It's beautiful, isn't it? Just waiting for it to type back on. No, it's not really beautiful. It's ugly. That's that zeros now, Sakura Zero or Snow Sakura with just lovely zeros either side. As you can tell, I am not a professional YouTuber.
Warp drive active.
I just want friends to come along and watch this chat. 8 jumps, it's so long. It's so long. I should have just AFK'd warped. This is one of the main reasons why AFK warping is so amazing in Eve Echoes. Imagine if this was Eve Online. Well, at least you're here, so I'm not just talking to my camera.
Warp drive active.
Oh, I like that GIF. Or, emoji. Sorry, GIF, emoji. That's cool. Well, I do actually have the... on our Discord. I'm also in our room in Discord as well, so if anybody comes along from our corporation, they can just jump in the Emperor's Throne Room on the Discord, and we may have more people coming for the chat. Or they may not. I think fortunately I'm from the UK, as you could probably tell from my accent. A lot of our corporation is actually from the US, but we do have people all, other parts of the world, other time zones. So people are on different times. I've not long since finished work. You may even get my daughter appear soon during the stream. You never know. She's a 3-year-old. And she can play Eve Echoes. She knows how to pick a ship out of a hangar bay. Yandex Translator. I've never used Yandex.
Warp drive active.
So whilst we've got 5 jumps, let's find out what Yandex is. I'm interested to know. And let's have a look. Yandex Translator. Is it the same as like Google Translate? I believe. Same sort of thing. I think Leo is another famous one that I've used for German and things before. Mein Deutsch is nicht so good. Mein Deutsch is Kinderdeutsch. That's what my other children say.
Warp drive active.
But Russian, yes. Yeah, it's like Google Translate. Yeah. Okay. Let's see how it compares. Because sometimes they're not always up to scratch, are they? Let's translate that from English to
Warp drive active.
Russian. Privet kak dela. Let's put that in the chat. There you go. Official first Russian response. Oh, we must have gone through jitter at some point. Look at the spam. Yes, jitter. We flew through jitter. How can you tell?
Warp drive active.
I don't know why people just don't sell things on markets. I do understand that sometimes you've got rigs and that sort of thing, but EVE Online, that was a big thing. EVE Echoes, is it really such a big thing these days? I mean, really, are you even going to catch one of those contracts come through? Because there's just so much spam. Okay, we're almost to Nonny. Let's go get my Cinnaball.
Warp drive active.
Okay, let's try this one. So hopefully I can do that some justice. So let's try my awful pronunciation. Is that Очень silno
Warp drive active.
Spasibo to Bilazade? Oh my god, you're probably laughing at my pronunciation right now. That is very true. This is Eve Light, basically. It depends where they take it, though, isn't it? Really, you know, they could take this in the direction of it's an Eve looking game, or you know, you may as well merge it with Eve Online if it's going to be that important. So let's change ship. Oh, this is where I forgot where I parked my ship. So there we go. Let's get inside my Cinnaball. Let's have a bit of a tour of the Cinnaball then. So if we go to fittings, there we go. Now this Cinnaball is a tank. Now I get awful abuse for having a Cinnaball as a tank. Absolutely awful abuse. I'll go through the low slots on when we're flying around in space because you can't see them because my picture's in the way. Are you seeing me off? I wrote that you were here. I can read what you're saying, Snow Sakura. But yeah, we're just going to have a quick look around the fittings of the Cinnaball. We're going to start looking at the turrets. So each one of these cannons is a C-type. Lovely 135 DPS. I've got decent tracking on there. So the 85 tracking works really, really well on a cruiser size ship. To help my tankiness, I have a large group shield booster. So it's quite handy if you're getting neutered by MR and you're running out of cap. So you can boost and recharge your shields. And other people around you as well. So we play within Saints and Sinners. We play in groups quite a lot. We do PvE, and typically the ship gets used for PvE. I have a interruptive stasis web. It helps slow down fighters that get too close. I stick on a medium NOS on this ship, so it keeps my energy topped up. And I've got just a Mach 7 Valkyrie. Now, in terms of my lows, so I'm going to just open those up actually now, and you'll see the pop up. I actually carry 2 reds and 1 yellow, a booster and an afterburner. So my shield booster, actually use a large shield booster on the Cinnabal. Expensive, but it's worth it in terms of efficiency. A good question there. You just asked about skills and development. I'll go through those in a second, and you'll actually see. I'll go through each of the different skills. So we've got the large shield booster, very, very good amounts of boost, and you just flick it on and off, and it doesn't drain you too much. My afterburner, I've gone for a C-type medium, so a nice Meta 11, good boost amount. I've got 2 C-type adaptive and vulnerability fields, so that provides some nice hardening abilities. And I also have, as well as the 2 reds, I've got a yellow as well. So the reason for the adaptive and the reactive combination is actually something that it suggests down at the bottom of its text. So I'll first try this where it says 1 to 2 adaptive and vulnerability. It says, recommendation is to fit this module after fitting 1 or 2 adaptive and vulnerability fields. So what will happen? You don't have to explain to me. I just get some yummy treats from the clan, so I don't strain myself at all. No, it's fine. Basically, this is going to be put on YouTube, this video, so people can watch it at any point. So if they want to see a tanky Cinnabal fit, this video is going to be on YouTube soon. So yeah, it's lovely. So the rigs I've got fitted, a lovely rate of fire, nice. And because I'm tanky, I go for boost amount, and I go for boost efficiency, basically. Couple of semiconductors, so capacity multipliers, and I've got a boost amount on there. So because of my skills, and like I say, I'll go through that now, I have a very good command of cruisers, 450. I take it to that point there. For maintenance, I've got some shield operation there. Shield skills are very, very high. Doing remote shields for other things. Defense, got fairly high cruiser defense, but I do need to do a bit more. Engineering, another very, very important one. Got some engineering skills going in the background. But all in all, I've got enough to get the maximum out of the Cinnabal. So advanced medium cannons, we'll go through cannon skills in a second. And command to get the max out of tracking. So let's look at more skills. Stop bragging, it's not good. And I'm not bragging. I'm trying not to brag. I'm trying to be informative. Because sometimes when people watch these videos, they go, so what's your fit? How come you can do that? How come your DPS is so high? I suppose skills is the answer. Have the skills as high as you can. So medium cannon operation, a medium cannon upgrade get you the best DPS, especially if you're going to be tanky. For whatever DPS you get, you want to get the most out of it. Okay, so let's go fly and encounter. What we got? 4 jumps for patriotism. go fly. And you can pretty much AFK these in this ship. Let's see a pretty ship. There you go. I always say it looks like a skydiver or one of those base jumpers. It's got little arms, little legs.
Warp drive active.
Jumping through the sky. And by the way, you are on. I think there's like a 5-second delay, so I do apologise if I do miss some of the messages that you are sending on Twitch. And we're just here for fun, by the way, so don't give me too much abuse. Eve Echoes is supposed to be a fun game. It's not a job. It's a fun game. This ship does twist and turn quite a lot. It's very twisty, very turny. But yeah, I do get a lot of abuse for having all the hardness. People say, oh, it's a boring fit, but we usually fight in groups. So when you're fighting in large groups and you need a tank, the Cinnabal is one of the best tanks out there, I think, for the cruiser side. I used to use a Hurricane quite a lot, and people say, oh, it's so boring being the Hurricane. Come on, let's get there. Well, someone did say at the front of the ship it looks like a stone salamander, apparently. It looks high. Looks like a high dude with a helmet on. It's very strange. Yo, you're learning about my ship. That is very true. It does look very, very strange. Was that like a shoe spoon? Yeah, oh yeah, one of the I know what you mean.
Warp drive
I know what you mean.
active.
One of those things you put in your shoes to get your shoes on. Yeah. Or a banana that's been crushed. Yeah. Or a mouldy banana. A banana that's gone off. It's got all sorts growing out of it. Let's get in there. And you know what? We always have a bit of a laugh in our corporation because I've got a bit of a history of fighting at zero. Well, let's see what else is in the system as well. Not much in the system. A couple of stations. Let's make sure we're just filtering on ships. See what's around. I mean, soon this won't be as nice and cozy. There will be some exploration in the future. Ha 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 ha, yes, the ship, not me. So we can just get into the situation and we can just go chill. Who we got nearby? Where's the bad guys? There they are. So who's gonna hit me first? Anybody? Let's focus fire. Let's grab them. Just getting a bit close. And what I'm trying to kind of force out of this group is a demonstration on the adaptive and vulnerability fields and the reactives. So you see the reactives changing its resistances depending on how I'm being hit. Okay, it's hit. I like to alternate the fire as well. Yes, it is like some strange 80s aircraft, isn't it? And then we don't worry about damaging this thing because we just hit the booster once. And we're all healed. But you see, if you get too close, still the damage isn't great. So even though I've got the highest skills on tracking realistically, if you are too close, it's very, very difficult to hit any of these ships. So the best thing to do is align different directions and see if you can actually hit. So as soon as you go a little bit away from it, they start getting hit. So one of the tactics I sometimes do is, rather than orbit close, because you would have thought you can actually hit within sort of 2 to 3 kilometers. Actually, you've got up to sort of realistically 10 to play with. So set orbit. 7's probably a nice one. Typically orbit the big ship. And grab whatever's smaller. And bear in mind these are T9s, you know, so they're not supposed to be easy. It's a hard missions, T9s. You can use this sort of tactic even on the elites for the T10s, where as long as you're not being muted, well, you say a better damage. I'm not sure about better. I know they're guaranteed to hit, so you can apply more damage with rockets, but the game would be very boring if everybody used rockets. And bearing in mind this, you know, I'm not in this for the damage. This is a tank, remember, as well. So, if I was to change this for more DPS, I wouldn't have the same rigs as what I've got now. So theoretically, this ship would have more ships supporting it for better DPS. But, you know, still almost AFK play. I mean, battleships are quite heavily armoured anyway. Let's take it out on the Naga for a little while. Make sure I don't forget my drone. Yeah, they've become less effective, but it's just by a percentage. So yes, you don't get the full percentage amount, but you still get you still get some resistance. So what you'll typically find for the best tanks, they will have the same module twice. So I know what you're talking about. You're talking about the penalty that's applied, but you still get quite a large amount of support from it. So if we do go to fittings, it will, because of the way it's done, it will flip over, you know, but they're very, very high. And the reason why you would go with 3 is because the rigs aren't in place for EM, for instance. So you would stick 3 on to kind of lessen the blow to your EM as well. It's because, as you know, rockets do omni damage. So, and because of rockets doing omni damage, that's why you want to have the yellow. But you'll find that if I took off one of these reds, you would take a lot more damage. So yes, they don't nullify each other out entirely. It's only a certain percentage. So it means it's slightly less effective, but I think it's only by 25%. I think you lose for the first one. So, you know, it's not that bad. As you see, I'm hardly taking any damage. I can literally just AFK this, pretty much. They haven't done enough damage in this entire battle so far to actually drop my shields. What I've done the shield boost 3 times there. That would have been, if I just left it, maybe half shields. So as much as people say, oh, you shouldn't have 2 reds, the game actually suggests, if you go on here, right down the bottom there, it says 1 to 2 adaptive and vulnerability fields. So that's 2 reds. The game actually suggests using 2 reds before you put on the yellow. So anyway, probably harped on enough about fields. Oh, you're giving me some Was that Chinese or Japanese there? Let's see what it says. I'll still do the translation. So let's do it to English. Let's have a look, see what it says. This is understandable. Yes, that is understandable. But you can sit here. You know, a Roke is a battleship. It just literally can't do any damage. I mean, what speed am I going? Almost 1,000. Where's the bad guys? Yeah, they are. What should we kill first? Should we go top down? Let's grab that. You gotta like the music for this game. It's sometimes nice to fight and know just for the different music. So it must be that cormorant. So that's one of the weak points of the Cinnabal. Obviously, with it being quite a big ship. I say a big ship. A ship that relies on speed. Let's stagger the fire. I like to stagger the fire. Well, let's split the fire. Attack with something else. And let's not even boost the shields. Let's see that if it lasts. Oh, these amazing rockets. So these are hards. So these are T9s. So the reason why they can't hurt me is down to pure defense using the hardeners and speed tanking as well. So yes, the damage is slow, you know, when you have this configuration. You know, so you're looking at, you know, 600 DPS if you factor in the stuff you miss occasionally. But this is just an ISK-making ship. It's a ship we use in a group. So we have groups of maybe, I don't know, 5 or 6 people. We'll go and fight a T10. You know, this ship will be on the front line, just going back and forward, taking all the fire, whilst everyone else behind clears up the T10 nice and fast. I mean, this ship can solo T10s, but just like with any solo, you know, it takes a long time. He says. Probably too far away from them, that's what it is. They're being too cocky. So yeah, so these are on a hard encounter, these ones. So it's for patriotism hard. So the recommendation is a T9 battleship for this. But as you can see, you know, I've not even had to use my booster this round. I think the disadvantage is you could probably sometimes fly too fast in this. So you're not yet 5th level. Yeah, so this... Yeah, so my character at the minute is at tech level 8. So tech level 8 is where the game gets fun, really. You find that, you know, either you use a nice battle cruiser to get your ISK, or you fly upside down in a pirate cruiser once you've got enough ISK. So we'll watch it from the... Should we watch it from the cruiser's perspective? There he goes again. Is it getting bounced? There we are. So as you can see, the rogue's not going to last very long. Again, I've still not used shield booster yet. So, because this thing's not really going to cause me any damage, I'll do a couple of boosts. Really go back around again. There you go. Just reset the view. Why does it take so long to level up? For what? It's just time, isn't it? So when you go to your skills, you know, you only do so much every hour, I think, is it? Let's just see what it says. A minute, sorry. So plus 75 a minute. So at the moment, I'm on tech level 8, but in 53 days, you know, I'll be tech level 9. It's just purely time. It's just to string out your experience. So it's just another way of reflecting how good your character is, I think. I can't believe nobody's joining me in Discord chat. Shocking, everyone working. So clearly a battleship, it takes a lot longer to kill them because they've got so much hit points. Zoom in. Got guns all over this ship. It likes to roll over the ship. Like, what is it doing? What was that about? We're in space, you don't need to roll. You'll be 90-year-old when you pass this game. I don't think you can ever pass the game. I think the game is just somewhere to waste your money and time. Okay, shall we see who spawns next? Where are they going to spawn? There they are. Well, we've got a couple of battleships this time, do we? Just target the small things, get them out of the way. So you see in the Caldari missions, they disrupt. They missile disrupt, and obviously web and so on. In the MR ones, they're a bit more evil. They'll actually nuke your ship as well. So we'll just make sure we still stay fairly close, just cruise by them. Obviously, you've got to be careful on the maneuvers because that's where they can really do damage. When you slow down. The size of the ship, it's almost the size of a Scorpion. It's supposed to be a cruiser. It's bigger than most battle cruisers, this thing. Always pull you around. Let's orbit the Naga next. orbiting's useful if you want to AFK. So well, this moment with grandma. I'm not sure if I quite understand that last comment. I'm guessing people don't approve of you playing games in your hand. It's true. I mean, a game like Eve, to get it into a handheld device, to get it into a device like that, brilliant. Eve Online games and days were you just sat at a computer for ages. Now you can sit at a computer and you can do all this sort of stuff. But most of the time, clearly, I'm not sat in front of the computer. Let's run a couple of boosts. There we go. Another one. Oh, we can see how pretty the group booster is as well. Look at this. Oh wow. Shooting stuff all out. There you go. Into our lovely big healing bubble. Let's just see this lovely healing bubble again. A bit slower, the large ones, and they use fuel, so you gotta make sure you got plasmoids on you. There we go. Big healing bubble. So if anybody was inside that bubble, they'd get healed. Chrysalis. Hi, Chrysalis. Oh, better stop that. Burns 5 plasmoids every burst, I think. Okay, so now we've just got to face hug battle cruisers and battleships, really. I think my daughter may be home, so we may have a special guest soon. So I think that's how special guests started, which is people's children. I'm gonna beat this Naga. Boom. We'll get it next. We'll get a Scorpion next. As you can see, it's fairly AFK. Some people may think it's boring. It's just part of the game. Let's see if we've got any of the missions. Come on, give me a 20 million mission. Let's have a look. Ugh. No good missions. And only one. It keeps giving me Amar missions. I don't want Amar missions. Oh well. So let's orbit the rogue. Oh, it does. Yeah. So this ship can pick up quite a amount of ISK. Oh. I think I have a daughter incoming. Are we going to have a special guest? Special guest tonight is... Who is it? Knock knock, who is it? Oh, it's Freya! Oh, hello Freya!
Acorn.
You found an acorn!
It's a little acorn.
Okay, should we show the Twitch viewers of the world an acorn that my daughter has found? What else have you found? Or made?
Got some stickers. Got the stickers on.
Let's see. I want to see. What can I show it to the camera? Wow. All of those hearts. The big heart. Oh, am I being made Valentine's Day cards?
I see.
Is it because you love me? Am I your daddy? What's that one? Is that mine as well? Is that mine? Or is that Mummy's?
That one's mommy. I didn't color in that one.
Oh, do you want to colour it in
That
now?
was your one.
Do you want to colour it in now? No? Okay. Well.
Daddy,
Yeah.
that one's got some sparkles up.
Some sparkles.
I want the pink ones, and Williams want the purple ones on.
Come in, come in, come in. Make yourself at home. Okay, and I think,
want to get that one now.
and I think on that note, I think I better end the Twitch stream. So thank you very much, especially for Chrysalis. Thank you. So talk soon and have a good day.